Well, I mean, we gotta keep talking. Hopefully Twitch will let us know once they can hear us.
Yep.
Tingle Tree time.
What does Tingle Tree got for us today? Hopefully something good.
Well, Rippies, I wouldn't necessarily count good. Hey, they can hear us! Hooray!
Well, slight tech issue, but y'all can hear.
Oh, Shawn just skipping Tingle Trees going straight to Castle Garden. Okay.
Okay. I mean, it's only 2 checks, but it can be quick for knocking out anyway.
I mean, you get your quick warp at the north of Tingle Trees instead of town. Oh, there's Bomb Bag.
Okay. So, BlueZy should be heading over to Ruby Cave at some point here soon. After he finished it up.
Yeah, I'd imagine he finished
Tingle
Tingle. Oh, shield!
And there's our shield! Is Business Scrubs gonna have something today?
Well, I don't have access to them yet. You have to get access to Trilby first to get one, and then up Cradle to get a second, but, I mean, that's 2 checks, possibly down the road, if the other shield doesn't show up.
And they were really early in the seed, so it makes me wonder that we might see Business Scrub have something today. It doesn't always happen, but it's a very rare occasion when he does.
Okay, so Tingle Trees had a Bomb Bag, Freestanding on Grimblade was a shield, and that's all the progression so far, so it's time to check Link's Puddle.
Good old Puddle. It looks like we have 1 sword and our graveyard key, which doesn't really do us too much for today's seed.
And a bottle. And a scroll. I didn't catch what scroll that was, but it's a scroll nonetheless.
It doesn't look like it was a beam or spin, so...
BlueZy also checking the element layout. Knowing that while there's that early graveyard key, it won't necessarily be needed this seed.
BlueZy might be doing reverse in Brown.
That one surprised me.
It's the best play at the moment, since most of the checks are over on.
This route is very strong.
So we should find progression along the way.
So Shawn just a little bit behind at this point, but did check the Castle Garden checks. Dash attack.
Ooh boy.
That's what that one was. So I believe at this point we have down thrust and dash attack.
I would believe so.
Not that any of those scrolls do anything right now, but I mean, once you have boots, dash attack's nice, and down thrust is always nice for Georg.
Yeah. It's a very convenient scroll.
Okay, we're seeing Bellari. Still nothing.
Did you have something on the second check? No.
Oh, this is interesting from Shawnee. Instead of checking the ones on the way, he sets his quick warp first.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's a
Nice
mushroom.
wake up shroom.
Okay, that's the only thing of importance inside Minish Village was the wake up shroom. Haven't really found any hearts yet. This is
No.
I mean, it's early in the game,
Normally
but
we see a couple of heart pieces or like maybe a heart container. But
yeah, normally Minish Cap seeds are very healthy.
I guess I rolled an unhealthy seed. Let's see. Let's just hope nothing's on Wade Blade.
Jeez, we're running out of checks here in this loop. There's been almost
I
nothing.
think we're gonna be locationing our item into town.
I mean, we have
Cause all that's left is doing
Walmart
the-
Pot. You have Walmart Pot, and then you're down to town checks.
Mm-hmm. So BlueZy's going into town instead of doing Long on Pod.
Well, setting the quick warp for Pot.
Okay.
Because that's much quicker than walking all the way out of the ranch house.
Sometimes I forget half of the quick works we set up in this. Oh, there's our bow.
It's a bow.
Doesn't really do us that much until we get access to Caster.
Where's BlueZy going now?
Looks
he
like
checking
he's looping
garden?
around.
Or courtyard? Yeah, say Scum. He's going to look at Scummy courtyard. But
Okay.
probably will keep it with the scroll in there. Or the shield, I mean.
Yeah. I would be surprised if he saves Scum to shield him. But normally you don't want to do that in these kind of cases.
Yeah, grab the shields at this point. Yep.
Yep, you just quick work out and then make your way to your town checks. But that's really all we got left.
So at this point, BlueZy's just slightly ahead getting into town. Because when Shawn does pot, they'll be on even checks.
I wonder if we're gonna have to see Simon early before we get another sword.
Yeah, I mean, that's a possibility. You got Swiftblade as we're seeing from BlueZy. You got Rem, you have Simon, School Basement, as chat pointed out. Well, it's not Swiftblade. Shawn's going to do Rem. And BlueZy's going to School Basement.
Time to blow up some things with our bombs. That's always fun.
Is it School Basement?
Could
Oh,
be
Simon.
it. Okay. So we're seeing two different checks in our town right now.
I mean, I think
Question
these are
is,
our last checks.
are either of them going to be the right one?
I mean, what's left besides these two checks?
Not a whole lot. I still want to think it's the early Simon.
Oh, there's a cane.
Okay, so I was right. That proves that the scroll in town is actually our spin.
Well, it doesn't show that yet, but it's likely.
So, I made one guess right about this. Is there anything on Simon, though?
No.
No. So he's gonna just save scum it and...
Yep. Skip the cutscene from Simon. Okay, now Shawn will be going to school basement and find the cane, which is progression.
Which will put him at least a little bit more back on track with BlueZy and give him some time back.
There's a Gust Jar.
Okay.
That unlocks one check.
That... Yeah, one check technically. And that would be Old Man Meth.
Also, some people in chat wanted layers required. I believe that Gust Jar takes that out of the question. Okay, we'll see
I
if the
don't
scrolls
think it's
BlueZy's
a
immediately going there
jet
while Shawn's
seed.
going to fail falls.
BlueZy's gonna be checking on the scroll to see what it is.
Okay, it is spin scroll
It
on
is.
Juliet.
So, yep, I was right about that theory.
BlueZy immediately heading to Crandall. It makes sense you have both the bottle and bomb bags, so you...
He's also gonna go check Goodness Grove, because
Yep.
it's not the worst call right now with what we got at the beginning.
Meanwhile, Shawn's checking Orphan Fairy. Okay, nothing in Trilby of the checks we can do.
BlueZy will start to make his way over to Krennel so he can do a check there at his next line of item density. Hopefully find progression. Okay, so there's our dog food.
Yeah, okay. That's nothing so far, but it'll be nice once they have access to Lake to just turn that in instead of having to make a trip back.
Yeah. Shawn going to push down the spin attack so that way he can go pick it up.
Well, with sword, cane, and bombs, they can full clear Cave of Flames, even though it's not a,
It's a non-element dungeon
yeah,
today.
element.
If it were the case of being an element dungeon, that would be a really quick one just to knock out. Just at the start.
I mean, most runners prefer to have cape for it, but I mean, if you have an element this early, you'd
You
probably
take
go
the
for it.
gamble of like, you just don't question it and you go for it.
Okay, Shawn also doing additional minute checks in town instead of just bailing after the spin like BlueZy did.
Which it could pay off, so...
Nothing so far in Crandall.
No, it's been pretty, like, dead on checks. I mean, this is just lower Krennel. There might be a chance that we have something on upper Krennel.
I mean, there's not too much you can do in Upper Krenel without the grip ring.
It's only like 2 checks.
There's 3. Because they have the shield.
Right.
Okay, there's
Okay, so
sword.
there's a white sword. That opens up like 1 check in town on Switchblade.
Exactly 1 check. There's 1 check in the entire game that is
Based around white sword, yeah.
Yep.
So it doesn't do as much. At least the runners are starting to get some heart pieces to build up their health.
Okay, so BlueZy now going to be watering the bean. Well, Shawn begins his climb up Krenel.
He will.
So at this point, Shawn has checked additional overworld stuff, but BlueZy is further up Krenel.
From what I remember, Shawn didn't really find all that much on overall check, so...
No, the progression is here somewhere in Krenel, whether it's the sword or something else. Yet to be found. Oh, we missed a Gust Jar!
Oh!
Okay, that won't come into play yet, but you'll need to find that at some point.
Yes. Because once we get logical access to these woods, that's gonna be one of the dungeons we need to do, and it's also required for being in go mode to finish the game.
Yep.
So he will need to find that at some point.
One more check BlueZy could do that possibly has progression is Griggle 1. Okay, we'll see grip ring
Shawn
scrub.
having some issues there with the pulling on a mushroom. There we go.
Oh, well,
Oh!
shield's required.
Okay.
Not that you needed one this early, but shield's required at some point.
So that's our first caster kinstone.
Need a few more items for that to come into play at all, but...
Yeah, we're still needing like 2 more. And like
another Kinstone piece in Cave Flames. BlueZy having some trouble with the bomb-bombs. I think that was a Cloud Tops. Yep. So
Yes,
we got a
it was.
caster in Cloud Tops. Okay, and BlueZy not going further into Cave of Flames.
But just hope it doesn't come to bite him in the back. We have past experiences for Cave Flames. Has had something progressional in it when it was non-element.
Yeah, I don't see if he's saved yet, but if he's wants to do other checks, I would almost prefer to see a potential save scum to be able to get back
Yeah,
to Cave of
it
Flames
seems like a
quickly.
better play in this case, because... I don't know, what's the thing? I think he's just going to do some overworld checks, so...
Yeah.
There is the chance that nothing's on the overworld that he can do.
Yeah, I didn't catch if he saved before leaving Cave of Flames. He didn't save during Krenel, so if he didn't save in Cave of Flames, he can't scum the rest of this and get back
No,
quickly.
and it's gonna take him a bit longer to get back. So. We will just have to wait and see.
Okay, he's now going to do some of the town minutes checks. We've seen a lot of stuff from Shawn.
Yeah. Most repeats on checks we've already seen, so nothing new. I think they were just like a few heart pieces along the way. Or at least one.
The only, like, overall checks I can think of would be, the second check from Swiftblade, the one check in Fountain, Griggle 1.
And that's about it, really.
Yeah.
So, for this to
Also, I
play
don't
off
think
and not to
BlueZy
come.
checked the Malaria loop in Upper Cranal.
No, he didn't. I don't recall him seeing it at all. I
So
think he
there's
hit
two more
straight
checks
into
there.
deep wood, into Cave of Flames, and then like left after getting that first kill
Yep.
in there. So, with him not save scumming, he really needs to hope that this gamble is going to work. So he's gonna have a long trip to get back over to Cave of Flames if progression's actually in there still.
Yep. I mean, at this point, the progression you hope to see is your red sword to open up Western Woods.
Oh yeah, we always hope for that. Because it leads to Caster, which eventually leads to Fortress of Go mode.
Well, there's no caster yet without the cape or the boots.
Yeah, so.
I mean, red sword itself just unlocks so much. Oh no, there
it
was a
opens
save
up
scum.
Western Woods, and it would also open up doing... No, it wouldn't open up
Oh,
doing
he
Dr. Web.
scummed lower Vale Falls, but he does not have a scum back up in Cave of Flames.
Well, Shawn has finally entered into the Cave of Flames, so we'll see what he does. He might choose to do the same play, or he might stay and hopes to gamble on it.
Yeah, I would think he might stay since he's done more of the overall checks than
Yeah.
he's doing now. But
For him, there's only like
It's
3
right
checks
decision.
left, so
oh,
he's gonna
going
take
deeper.
the gamble of going in here and seeing if progression's here. And I don't disagree with this call. It has more item checked in it than what we still have in the overworld, so it's not the worst play to do right now for him.
Can we get red sword on Malari?
That would be a treat. And also,
both
I think
runners
that's
having
one of our
troubles
memes.
with getting the bomb enemies to actually explode where they want them. Okay, here's a new check. Second scroll from Swiftblade. And it's nothing. This looks like this will be Griggle 1, which is also a new check. And Shot's about to see checks in Cave of Flames. Oh boy, Jabbernut.
Oh. Deepwood's in logic now.
Yep. BlueZy's going off Deepwood, can full clear Deepwood with Gustar and Jabbernut.
So he's immediately gonna be rushing for that. 'Cause that's the best play he can do right now. The first element in lot that we can get. So. But Shawn is just hoping that he's gonna find something in Cave of Flame. But he currently doesn't know where his Gustar is, so
Yeah.
I think he's banking on Gustar being here, maybe, or some other sort of progression.
You're just hoping for progression at this point.
Yeah.
You're not too picky at this point, you just want to find progression.
I mean, progression's what keeps on yelling.
Nothing so far from either runner's side in their respective dungeons. Okay, Shawn trying to set up the Spike 2s.
Almost did it.
Not the best start, but...
It's something to go off of.
Okay, they're down. Probably took longer than he could have liked, but gets there eventually.
Yeah.
Okay, BlueZy's almost dug out all the small keys from Deepwood. There's just one more remaining, but I mean, I expect him to use all of them. You can't really skip the one to the Matter Pillar without the lantern.
Oh yeah. No, there's no way to skip it. Shawn almost approaching the end of this dungeon. Still have yet to find anything besides that Kinstone.
Yeah, the Kinstone, the first path. But so far, that's it for both dungeons. Oh, there's a Kinstone.
Okay.
Vale Falls. Vale Falls Kinstone and
So sticking
Fairly
around
deep
was
cave
the right
flames.
play for Shawn. That's good.
well, it depends where the grip ring is of whether or not that's going to be needed this early or not.
I mean, isn't there a chance it could be largely on one of the checks over in Vale Falls at the beginning?
Yeah, I mean, there's one check they can do currently in Vale Falls.
So there is a chance that it could be there. We'll just have to wait and see.
Each one check doesn't sound like much, but at the current rate they're clearing different checks, there's not much left in the seat to be progression.
No. They're kind of like last locationing some of the things, almost, so... I think we're going to be seeing a mostly last locationing for the beginning of the run until we start to get more and more of our progression to open up the seed.
Okay, BlueZy has 2 checks remaining in Deepwood. Green Shoe and Basement. I know that he's found the map. I'm not sure about the compass though. Cave Flames, there's Malari plus the 2 checks past Malari, the one in Mines and the... I guess it's called Pre-Mines Fusion. Because BlueZy never did that loop when he was up here.
Yeah, we still have to check those, so BlueZy will most likely go check those after he's done in here.
Oh, and there's the boss key for Cave Flames. Nope, and there's Green Shoe down for BlueZy. First element at 32 minutes in. Well, 33. It's a vanilla element too.
Oh, we didn't plan that. BlueZy's gonna be making his way to the basement here soon.
Yep, so BlueZy has 1 more check left here. Shawn has the 2 on Gleerock, the 1 on Malari, and the 2 past Malari. So 5 checks left in Cranel. 2 more for BlueZy. Oh right, he doesn't have the cape. There's the one down further on. I'm forgetting about that one. Okay, there's 2 phases of Gleerock down.
So Shawn not finding anything here. So, Shawn, you... Oh wait, no. I'm looking at the wrong one.
So 1 more check left in Deepwood. And there's Gleerock down.
You're not gonna have anything. That's the big question.
Not on the element.
Okay.
Okay, so only thing in Cave of Flames was the cute toucan stones. Deepwood is completely barren.
I think that's the main point.
It's not Malari, so the last thing you need to do in Cave of Flames is the check right before the big lava room of the Velfall Skinstone.
Economy point. Okay. I wasn't sure. It was like last night that I looked at the meme list.
And with that, it's most likely not a required nut. Because Deepwood didn't have anything in it.
No. Unless we were meant. I think in this case we were meant to go to the Deep Woods last.
Oh, there's Red Sword. Okay,
Well,
that's
looks like we're going to Western.
Yep.
Which is also pushing Shawn away from the Ghost Jar, but it's cool. He doesn't need to go to Deep Woods yet. Cause it's barren. The only thing he needs out of there is literally the element.
Oh yeah, and Ibot pointed out that flippers can't be in DHC because of droplets being an element. So yeah, a nut can't be required since there's nothing either in or behind Deepwood Shrine to block the flippers.
That's a shame. Oh well.
Oh, here we go. BlueZy going into Fountain for the one check.
Imagine if Fountain also had one of our swords.
Okay, time for Western Woods. Moment in a kid's
Okay. That's
Oh, Thomas.
caster.
Or that's caster? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was a caster. So we're one caster away from being able to do Fortress.
And caster access.
Right. I mean, we might find access to caster here soon. Seems logical. Maybe.
Caster Wilds and Palace. Ugh.
That would be a dream.
What do you
for
mean by
to
that?
happen.
I've already seen a seed like that in tournament. Okay.
There's a lamp. That's a cloud top, I think. And there's our flippers.
And butterfly.
Okay. So everything, most of our progression was locked behind a few of our swords.
Hey, remote bombs. Doesn't lock
Hey.
anything, but sure is nice.
It's convenience. Unlike a certain shield, which is just fashion.
Okay, BlueZy's back in Cave of... No? Oh, he's going for Malari... Oh.
Okay, so he's gonna get his red sword, and that's gonna push him away from doing Cave of Flame. That's gonna fight him in the back.
Okay, so BlueZy's not going to have... Going to get the red sword and not going to get the Veilfall Skinstone.
That can really punish him.
Oh, and there's Blue Sword.
Okay. Something on Graveyard Theory? Question mark?
Well, Sean is going off to graveyard. Doesn't have boots, otherwise that's a full clear.
Let's see what
A few
BlueZy
sword
does.
slashes from BlueZy with the red sword. Not happy with that placement.
No,
and bailing
I
too
wouldn't
quickly.
be either. Now, is BlueZy gonna make the right call and go into Cave of Flames? So nothing on Graveyard Fairy, it seems.
Yep, so no Veil Falls for BlueZy. So BlueZy will get to Western after Shaw and get all the items there. So then the difference items will be Gust Jar for BlueZy and Veil Falls for Sean.
Yo, can we like see boots on Dape?
That would be gross.
Okay.
Nope, nothing out.
One can dream.
Oh, there's a Kinstone.
And that was the Cloud Tops.
Oh, yep, with flippers and moments, this is a clear of Veil Falls on the lower end. Okay, so with the line turn, Sean will be able to check actual Grimblade. Okay, so BlueZy heading up north, so should get the blue sword and the Cloud Tops Kinstone.
Sean making... Where is Sean going?
Lower Veil Falls, probably.
Okay, that would make sense.
Once you can find the cane.
It's right there. It hasn't left anywhere. He's also gonna check moment check here. Or the cave at least.
Yes, they do have Tempo Droplets access.
So they could do that as well.
They can
I
full
think
clear
they're...
droplets.
I want to say they're waiting to find their cape. To speed up
Yeah, a
the
cape would
process.
be very nice, but as it currently stands, Sean can do everything in droplets except for Blue Chew.
Yeah. He could.
Oh right, Sean doesn't have the Gust Ray, can't even do the first loop. Right.
So Sean
Yep.
can't even
BlueZy
complete.
can full clear. Sean
Sean
cannot.
can't until he gets to Gut Shard from... Where
Yep.
was Gut Shard?
School garden.
Okay.
It looks like Shawn is heading off to Minish Woods, which can lead both to Deepwood or to Droplets. Neither of which have his Gust Jar. Nope, there's another Kinstone. I think that was Cloud Tops.
Yes, it was. So that brings us up to 4 on Shawn then. So we
So
still
you-
need to find at least one more.
So only 2 Kinstones missing. There's a fast split from Shawn. You will happily take that for, was that 60 rupees? Okay, Shawn going to check Goron Cave. Wait, what do we even need for Go mode at this point? Or oh, there's a
Domo?
Kinstone. I didn't catch what Kinstone that was.
It looks like it was a Cloud Tops. That should be
So that's
technically
all
all
5
of them.
Cloud Tops?
We can go to...
No grip ring.
I was gonna say... Once we get gripping, we can go to Palace.
So for Stream No mode, we need a 4 sword, a caster Kinstone, and cape and grip ring. So 4 items.
We also might need Calibre slips.
Okay, assuming that Pop Push doesn't have the boss key, 4 items.
So we're technically 4 items to go mode, but most likely maybe 3.
That is true, Hendris. Recently, palaces like to have a required item. So you'd assume it's not cape at this point, so that puts 1 of 3 items in palace. Or no, 2, because you need gripper and get up there.
Mhm.
So there's only 2 items at this point that could be palace shenanigans. Okay, Hendris, just because you roll things on Pop Push doesn't mean everyone can do that. Let's see, we'll get to see the 2 checks up here. We do have dog food. Okay, Shawn.
Okay, there we go. I think Shawn just forgot how to die for a second.
Oh, well, there's power bracelets.
Okay,
so
there's the power bracelet.
So there's not even an option for a Pop Push troll.
No.
Shawn and Temple droplets. No Gust Jar, so it significantly limits the amount of checks he can do. BlueZy buying his quick split.
Oh, it's a nice one to pick up, especially when you're doing body.
I mean, since neither one has done much splitting so far, that will just save time throughout the run of
Yes.
being able to have a
There
quick
hasn't
split
been
gauge.
much, but it's going to save time in general.
It will add up.
So it's always nice to find our quick gauge sped up.
I mean, I think it's like a couple seconds each time you split. Carl,
Yes. Also, Carlo metal in droplets.
BlueZy don't have 10 hearts. Yeah, no boots, no cape for Shawn, so has to be a little more careful with the ice in here. I guess one thing to point out is that the Force Sword shows its head, Shawn will get the Gust Jar, because the Gust Jar is the check right before the Force Sword block stuff in School Garden.
Yeah. So
Whereas there's not really anything left that would point BlueZy to go back into Cave of Flames for the Pale Falls Kinstone.
Mhm.
So I guess if you're a fan of Shawn, hope Force Sword comes up. If you're a fan of BlueZy, you almost hope for the seat to dry up a little bit,
Mhm.
even more, so that Cave of Flames looks like a more appealing option. Or maybe Grip Ring to force Veil Falls to bring Cave of Flames
If
back up.
Grip Ring happens, I would hope in BlueZy's favor, 'cause that would mean he needs to go back to previous places to find his Veil Falls Kinstone, and hopefully eventually go back to Cave of Flames, which
Yep.
would put him on the right direction. It really just comes down to, are we gonna find the Grip Ring
Yeah,
first,
Ocarina
or are
of
we
Grip
gonna
Ring,
find our Four Swords?
I mean, at this point, Shawn might appreciate a cape so he can finish out droplets. Okay, now we'll see if BlueZy decides that BlueChew's in the cards. Oh, there's an ocarina.
Oh boy.
Skippy BlueChew. Okay. Okay, so we really won't see too many new checks from either of the runners at this point. They're both going to continue around the right side of Droplets to get access to Big Octo. BlueZy, once done with this, will probably go around the other side with his Gust Jar to actually clear Tempo Droplets, getting his second element to Shawn 0. Shawn is making good time through all these puzzles and droplets.
Yes, he is.
BlueZy about to hit the Ruby Path to get his Ocarina. I almost said Ocarina Path there. It's
It would surprise me if we did have an Ocarina Path.
Okay, those Matapos were on top of each other.
Totally not what you normally see every day. I guess they just wanted to move in one single file line on top of each other.
Okay, BlueZy's starting the right side puzzles. Shawn almost done. One more room and it'll be at the switch. There it is. Okay, and that's all Shawn can do in here without the Gust Jar, so... Oh, what about the back check?
Oh.
Shawn skipped the check in the back.
I mean, he's gonna be coming back later.
I mean, yes, he'll come back later, but I hope you don't forget about that back check.
No, I hope he doesn't either.
Because that can burn you real bad.
Knowing BlueZy, he might go pick it up, and we'll see if it's gonna get him punished or not.
Okay, Shawn checking Librari. Much harder without the cape. BlueZy having a hard time with these matter pillars. Oh, there's one down. Okay. And I believe BlueZy's got enough damage. This should be the kill on the second. Yep. Okay, and Shawn did drop down, so is going to get these 3 things out of logic. So if anything's found here, it is boots locked. Okay, now BlueZy go around the left side of Temple Droplets. Uh, 3 keys, so I believe that means that Underwater Pot is a small key. Oh right, they used the key already, so they've used 2. They've got all 4. Never mind, I was miscounting keys. Oh, great spin for Shawn.
That's always nice.
So that you really don't care whether it's out of logic or in logic. It doesn't block any checks, it just makes life a heck of a lot easier.
Yeah. That means we don't have to go bonk a tree.
Oh, now he's going to dip Deepwood without the Gust Jar.
Shawn, you're not gonna find anything! Don't do that!
Another book for BlueZy. Is that 2 books? The Ocarina and the Cane have shown up, so Yulari is getting closer to the picture yet. Okay, so that's 2. 1 more book, and that's Yulari and Logic. And that looks like roll attack.
Please.
That was longer great spin, I think?
I think it was.
So again, it looks like the Minish Flippers caves don't have progression, but with 2 scrolls. Okay, Shawn's going to go into Deepwood, and we know there's absolutely nothing in Deepwood except for an element. Oh, BlueZy's not going to go for the Lily Pad Warp.
No, he's not. He's going to be very disappointed with Deep Woods.
Okay, nothing on the left side of droplets. Or he hasn't checked. Oh, he's checked that chest. Yep. So the only thing left in droplets, there's 3 checks. the Octo Heart Container, Blue Chew, and the back check.
Oh.
So BlueZy almost done with droplets. This will be 2 elements for him. And there's Octo Unfrozen for BlueZy. There's no point asking if BlueZy knows Manip or not, because no boots, Manip is impossible.
Maybe I bought.
I mean, that's more times than I've done Manip.
I've done it 0 times, so. Okay, that's phase 2 done for BlueZy. And I think Shawn is about to realize he has nothing here in
Yeah, I
Deep
think
Woods.
that's everything that Shawn can do. Yep.
So he will be making his way elsewhere to find progression.
Octo having a little bit of fun with BlueZy. So where's Shawn upgrading to? Town, okay. And he's going to find his Gust Jar very shortly. Okay, so there's 2 checks left in droplets. Blue Chew in the back check. And BlueZy will do the back check. And Gust Jar for Shawn. Nothing in the back check. Droplets had Ocarina and whatever's on Blue Chew. So as it currently stands, we're looking for our next progression. BlueZy's up 2 elements, but down to Veil Falls Kinstone. Nothing behind Karlov Metal. Well, there's a boomerang. That's... whatever. Flipper's Cave has nothing. Hawthorne is doing various town checks. Town digging has nothing. BlueZy, oh, didn't push the boulder.
No! I don't think he even realizes
No, because he's gonna go push this one and see that.
it's not pushed in, so that's an oop. He's gonna have to go back down there.
Yep, and he realizes sword swing in that direction.
Yep. So he's gonna hop back down and go do it.
Yep. Is that 10 hearts for BlueZy? That is 10 hearts, so that's
Yeah,
Waveblade.
so he should be checking Waveblade at some point. Oh, there's 4 sword. Oh, Shawn not getting the 4 sword from Townwell. Oh no! Shawn!
Totally missed that from BlueZy's screen, but I look over and yep, sure enough, 4 sword in the first check in the well.
Oh no! We are
Said Shawn going to catch up on elements.
we're 2 items. No, 3 items for Gomo now.
Grip Ring, Kinstone, and
Cape. Oh no.
Well, Shawn will spend next about minute finishing out Deepwood. Will get his element.
Yep.
Nothing 4 sword locked in town. Okay, BlueZy also doing the out of logic flippers checks here, so we'll get great spin, and I think that's all that was really hiding in these 3 checks. Okay, Sean's not doing the last 2 checks in Deepwood, just leaving from there.
Oh, that's gonna save him some time that would have been wasted for nothing.
Well, he might come back later. It's hard to say.
Yeah, he could end up coming back later, and that would be some time lost.
Off to Lakeless is probably going to droplets to get element number 2. And he has 10 hearts, this can be Waveblade check.
Yep. Okay, nothing on Waveblade.
Okay, we're starting to run out of checks where things can be.
Mm-hmm. What did something on Blue Chew? Because I don't think we checked Blue Chew.
No, Blue Chew's one that hasn't been checked. The check in Fountain that's Flipper's locked has not been checked. Because Sean hasn't done Fountain and BlueZy did it with only the cane. Did someone do the one Flipper's cave in town?
I think.
I would assume so at this point, but I don't recall.
Okay.
Trying to think what else there is.
So like Bluezy's checking your Wari? Oh wait, no, he's going into the...
Nope. Only 2 books. Can't check Yulari yet. He's going to do the Flipper's Cave, get the boomerang.
Yep.
What was listed? Blue Chew and Fountain. Oh, and Vale Falls. Yeah, there's 2 check in Vale Falls, because I don't think Sean's turning the Kinstone at all, so there's the bomb check and then the Blue Sword lock check. There's the 1 check in town, Fountain Flipper's locked. So that's 4. We have 4 checks. Oh, Percy, so there's 2 more. So we're up to 6 checks, because Percy and Ibot haven't been checked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Percy has nothing, so 5 checks. Oh, here's another one from BlueZy, Dr. Left. This might be a second fountain dip for him. We'll get the 1 check there. Dr. Left doesn't have it. No, Sean! You didn't lower
Sean, what are you doing?
You didn't lower the... Oh!
No! Sean!
BlueZy didn't do the lily pad warp. Shawn shows how you should not do the lily pad warp. You gotta lower the pillars
Oh my
first.
God.
I mean, everyone who knows the lily pad warp has probably done that at some point in time.
Yeah.
We're just like, oh, this is a cool trick, we'll do this. And there's still the wall. It skips the second wall, but not the first wall.
Oh, that would have feel bad.
Oh, chickens. Right, that's another check. There it is. Chickens has nothing.
Chickens! Nothing. Anju, as always. Typical Anju.
There, Shawn now gets the lily pad warp correctly. So you saw 3 different ways to do that room. You saw the vanilla way, you saw how not to do lily pad warp, and you saw how to do lily pad warp.
Isn't that a beauty?
BlueZy now getting his remote bombs. And this looks like a Percy check. It's not on iBot. And another bomb bag from Percy. This very well might be grip ring in Vale Falls. BlueZy now in Cave of Flames. I think he's just about run out of checks, so it's time to go back here and we'll find the Vale Falls Kinstone. Or no! Remembered something else. We're back in Lake. Oh, we're going to see Blue Chew!
Blue Chew! Can we, like, get arcade, please, on Blue Chew?
So we're going to see BlueZy fighting Blue Chew about the same time that Shawn's fighting Octo. That's phase 1 done for both runners near the same time. BlueZy a little bit ahead because Blue Chew's a quicker boss than Octo. Okay, that's phase 2 of BlueZy done. And there's phase 2 of Octo. And there's BlueZy down.
BlueZy gonna have something? Ah!
Are there checks you haven't seen besides the 2 in Vale Falls?
I don't think there's very much besides Bill Falls.
And there's Octodon for Shawn. He's now caught up on elements. BlueZy killing the Helmosaurs with normal bombs. Shawn! Okay. I mean, skipping 2 checks and droplets, but we know they're nothing. Just not a good habit to have.
Yeah. Never punished.
Not grabbing the Force Sword from Well. So we'll still have to search for that, but going to Vale Falls where we think our progression is. Okay, there's the bomb check done, so what's ever here is blue sword blocked. Unless we're forgetting to check, this is last location between the 2 runners. And a cape!
End of the cape! We can go to Palace after we find a grip ring!
Back to town. Okay.
Oh my god. What if...
Or no,
grip rings-
off to Caster. Or no?
Yes!
Oh, Cave 25.
After... Hype Cave!
So we have 2 items left for go mode. Grip Ring and Caster Kinstone.
I kinda wanted to see this be grip ring go mode.
Oh, there's Kinstone. It's Grip Ring Go mode.
Hey!
So now BlueZy's getting blocked by the Grip Ring, but when's Shawn ever going to go back and get this Force Sword?
Yes, because he still needs it to finish the siege.
Yeah, he needs it, but this Cape and Kinstone are just yelling to go off to Caster and
And he's just...
Force Sword was the first check in the well. So not even well centered, just the first check. I don't think it was Town Pillar, I thought it was the first check. It might have been Town Pillar. It's one of the 2 checks in the well. So BlueZy's catching up for not having the Veil Falls for a long time, but we'll have a 4-sword advantage.
Mhm.
And it's really bad because if Gripring shows up in Wind Ruins, that could be go mode for BlueZy, but not for Shawn.
Mhm.
Okay, there's the Ocarina. Okay, that's a town. So probably do Bell. We'll see if he decides to go into Well before heading off to Caster. Nope.
He's immediately going to caster, thinking 4 swords there with the grip ring. Because Fortune is the go mode.
And there's the Veilfall Skinstone for BlueZy.
Oh, this is gonna feel bad.
Wait, did BlueZy activate the blue warp or red warp? Doesn't matter, but getting the heck out once he finds the Veilfall Skinstone.
Mm-hmm.
Not going to get punished for not activating the red warp, but did not activate the red warp. The last Kinstone for BlueZy is Cave 25. So once getting the cape from here, shouldn't be too hard to find. There's the cape, and BlueZy heading to somewhere. Thinking. Pulling out the Ocarina first. Not going to Cave 25, going right to Caster. And a Tingle Trophy.
It grip rings on hiking. That would be something.
Nesmond, we've seen Malari. It was garbage, like $20, give or take. And there's the boots! More checks and logic. That answers the question in chat about whether King's been checked. The boots have now just been found.
We might have to go visit the king.
Okay, we found like 9 scrolls, give or take, 8 or 9 scrolls. No rock breaker, so you have to still deal with those mobs by taking the rock. Okay, this is a Cave 25 plate from BlueZy. We'll get the Kinstone. Now put him 1 item for go mode. I believe BlueZy skipped the Minish checks in Caster though. Wait, he skipped Swift by the first. Okay. Wait, did BlueZy finish out Cave 25 there?
I don't know if he did.
I don't think he did.
That
No,
gonna
he
be a bad
did nothing
thing?
there, but wow. BlueZy's skipping a lot of checks here and there.
He's trying to fool Nesmond. Stop saying Nesmond.
Okay, still no sign of the grip ring, but we found other items that unlock checks out in Wind Ruins. Okay, that's 12 hearts, which still is a little low for a Minish Cap Seed. There it is! There's grip ring! Shawn leaving. Shawn doesn't have Force Sword. I think this grip ring placement favors BlueZy.
So we are almost... Actually, we're in no mode.
Yep. BlueZy will be in go in a little bit. I don't think Shawn's full clearing this dungeon. He left a check right by where he got the grip ring.
I mean... It's not like he's forgetting board swords here, so that's one thing.
But I think at this point, Shawn's looking at... has everything for his 4 elements. So probably going up to Cloudtop's Palace after this. But as we know, the Force Sword's not there.
Sean, I know your sword is blue at the gut shard, but I don't think that means you can attack with your gut shard.
And there's Mazal done for Shawn. So that's element number 3. Can't get element number 4, but won't have Force Sword to beat Body. And there goes. Yep, Shawn hoping that the swords along the way in either Vale Falls, Cloud Tops, or Palace. Okay, Blue's going to fight Mazal. Doesn't have the grip ring from here yet. Unfortunately for Shawn, the grip ring locks a lot more than the Force Sword does. So it's more likely that BlueZy will stick around here to get the grip ring than Shawn to go back to town to get the Force Sword. BlueZy using robot strats all down to the final phase. And there it is, BlueZy's done with Mazal. Book number 3.
Oh boy. You can check it for the memes afterwards.
That's a butterfly. I mean, we already have the butterfly, so. BlueZy upgrading away!
No! Oh my
Okay.
god! They're both gonna be one item from Blue Mode!
They're both missing one item in different spots.
Sean's not gonna probably go find his until after he finishes Palace.
Yep, so on the one side, Sean's grip ring locks a lot more checks that the 4-sword could be in than BlueZy's 4-sword. So BlueZy will probably get bottlenecked first. But with that bail, it's hard to say when BlueZy will go back to get the grip ring when 4-sword's in a quicker place to grab. BlueZy's trying to great spin the pads away in Graveyard, but no Rock Breaker, so it doesn't matter. So both runners doing various checks. We know that none of these have progression. Sean's about to grab his nut.
Memes.
Wallmon key. BlueZy just reset game. Doesn't have the element from his all. He didn't save.
Oh no!
BlueZy. Tried to save Scum.
No!
He's back in Fortress.
But how far did he save Scum back?
Okay, so the save was right before the key drop on the left side. He saved in case it was an item. It was a key, so he didn't reset there. That's the last time he saved, though.
Oh my god, he's not even gonna get the grip ring.
Well, he came back here, so I think that was an intent to maybe do this. To get back here, but
no.
we'll see another Mazal.
Yes, he better get his grip ring, or I'm gonna yell at him about it.
So, while this save scum was not optimal for BlueZy, it definitely could have been a lot worse. At least having the save still in Fortress Winds,
If he had saved
you
Scum,
don't lose too much progress.
even further behind that, it could have hurt him more.
Yep. Shawn missing cane skip. Reset to get the platform back. Again.
Shawn having issues with cane skip.
Wait, BlueZy beat Mazal and then is Ocarina away again? BlueZy!
What are you doing?
So while Shawn has a lot of checks to do to find this Force Sword, BlueZy has left scattered checks everywhere. He's got half a fortress, he's got Crypt, he's got, the rest of Hype Cave.
If he does Mazal a third time, I'm gonna lose it. Because at that point, he had no right to ban me for his own job. Exactly, Trent. Oh my god.
So at this point, even though Grip Ring blocks a whole lot, I think Shawn might be ahead? Because I don't know when BlueZy goes back to Fortress, but he's orphaned so many checks in random places. The only reason I say Shawn might be ahead is that he will have all 4 elements. But it's so hard to say. BlueZy going back to Graveyard.
Oh my god, he's gonna save scum this all over again. Calling it.
Why? Because he didn't even check all of Graveyard with that save scum. He just reset. Maybe it's an accidental reset? I don't know.
Oh my god. I'm actually losing it right now.
Was this maybe an accidental reset by BlueZy?
I'm willing to bet it was, but...
You really don't even need to save scum Crypt at this point. You have Ocarina, so the only check you'd really want to save scum is the king himself to nullify that cutscene. Force Sword was Town Well in the first check. Grip Ring is Fortress Winds on the right side, first check.
Okay. Thinking himself on considering to check the.
Chat talking about having their alcohol ready for things like this. BlueZy doing more Caster Wild checks. Open Great and Cool Herbert didn't talk to him though. I'm pretty sure BlueZy has enough scrolls. I think that was both beam scrolls inside of Palace of Winds for Shawn.
Was he doing hiking?
So BlueZy skipped the miss checks earlier, now is coming back for them here. The only thing of minor importance that could possibly be found is Rockbreaker, but at this point you really don't care about Rockbreaker. Nope, there's a scroll. I think that was Rockbreaker. We know where all the scrolls are. We've seen all the scrolls.
Yep.
There's nothing else that you can find of any importance. Looks like the tracker's, I guess, Mid's Butterfly. Because there's still things to dig up somewhere, maybe. Yes, this race would be over if either of them found
The
their
other
item in a pretty easy location to find it at.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, there's the Mid's Butterfly.
I'm gonna step away for a second. I'll be right back.
Oh, just missed the second reserve from Shawn. BlueZy now going all the way to hiking. Yeah, so someone points out we're missing a wallet. Not that that's needed for anything, but I think it unlocks rupees into the shop. Okay, BlueZy now going back to Great Eagle Herbert. And Shawn nails the YOLO jump. BlueZy's staring at the map, figuring out where he wants to go. He's left so many checks in random spots. Going to Fortress. This might be it. Okay, Sean, almost done with Palace. And here we go, at 2 hours, 4 minutes, and 35 seconds. BlueZy's the first runner to enter Go mode. So now there's time for him. So that's the timer started. Sean has to find the 4th sword before BlueZy can get all the way through Palace and catch up. So BlueZy can skip all these checks that Sean did, but we'll still have to do all the fusions. There's a little bit of an eye glitch there for Sean, gets some extra hits in. Okay, there's Georg down for Sean. BlueZy on the other hand, flying through cloud tops, getting to all the fusions as quickly as possible. And we got the bet up for where the DHC boss key will be. You have 9 options. There are 9 checks in DHC. Checks are numbered in the order that the runners check them. Wait, Sean in town? Sean in town? This is well! Sean's going to win! This is going to be 4 sword! There it is!
Sean just needs
I don't know how
finish.
all the checks Sean chose to do that one, but it's going to pay off.
It's gonna pay off. He's in go mode.
He's got all 4 elements going right to DHC, and BlueZy's now just finished the fusions, get to his last element.
Oh my god. I'm pretty sure that was his first check going back into town.
That was his first check since Palace.
Oh my god.
Sean, of all the options, picks the right one to find 4 sword.
He is going to... I think at this point this is GG unless Sean has any dingus moments.
I mean, Sean's a full Palace ahead. I think he has a huge lead. It'd be hard to blow it at this point. Let's see, Cape and Bombs, it looks like his first check will be the king. There's some different opinions on routing DHC with the new update. Alright, maybe Sean's plan skipping the king. He has regular bombs instead of remote bombs equipped. Nope, going to the king. Okay, this will be check number 1 for the DHT bet. It's 1!
Oh my! That's the second time since I've done that.
There it is. Shawn needs 1 small key to be done with DHC.
Oh my god.
And there's a small key. Shawn needs to check no more checks in the entire game. Off to Vadi.
Oh my god.
It's going for bomb strats against the statues. Oh, just misses. Okay, resets the room to get the right time. Ah, misses again. Nope, bomb blew up too early. Okay, he's killing off Stalfos, will be making clones this time. Goes with the line strat. Oh, Stalfos hits him! Shawn! Nope, too far back. There it is! Okay, BlueZy's got 4 keys for Palace. Is missing the boss key maybe at this point? Forget where the boss key was. Arrow and Hayden, okay. So Arrow Hayden will be the last check in Palace for BlueZy, because he already has all 4 small keys. Meanwhile, Shawn is now flying around DHC. We'll get to Vadi in a few more minutes.
I can't really point out which part of the seed was the dumb.
Yep, Blue's got the big key now, is just flying through Palace, while Shawn is flying through DHC. Getting close to Vadi, has to hit a switch, do a spin attack, and we'll be opening the boss door. Here it is, Shawn's down with the Keatons now for the triple Dark Nut. Okay, there's 2 Dark Nuts down. Ooh, and a spiral attack. Those hurt. Yeah, when you're fighting Dark Nuts, if they charge up that spin attack thing, get out of the way.
Shawn gonna get at least 2 hearts before his.
Yep. Yeah, he's got Vadi 1 and 2 up without really ways of healing. There's healing in between Vadi 2 and 3, but normally you don't take too much damage fighting Vadi 3. It's normally Vadi 1 and 2 that will throw damage at you. The fire from Vadi 1 and Vadi 2 being a troll. Nope, one more eye. There it is. Okay, that's the second cycle down. Oh, and fire. Oh, there. Oh, wow. Nice kill there. Meanwhile, BlueZy fighting Georg. I believe that's 2 cycles on the red.
Yes.
So 2 more, so halfway through. Oh, nice first cycle of Vadi 2. Vadi 2 playing very nice so far. Another down. It's really quick onto the final cycle of Vadi 2. Okay, there's the eyes opened up. Oh, wow. That was a very nice Vadi 2. Okay, grabbing a couple fairies here. topping out the health before body 3, and BlueZy grabs his final element. Quick warping after Georg, I believe that is slower than actually taking the warp. The one boss that isn't, because you have to fall back down again. There it is, both arms down for Shawn, just now to play a few rounds of tennis.
Hopefully he can hit them right, and everything goes well.
Okay, nice first shot. Going to make clones again.
Second one good.
Clones back up, one more round. There it is. And GG to Shawn.
GG's.
The time of 2:20:25, Shawn's finished, and BlueZy not continuing through the cutscene, saw the finish, and looks like we might have a forfeit.
Yep.
So we'll see if we can get the runners in for an interview.
Yep.
And here we have Shawn with us. GG, Shawn.
GG's.
GG's. Oh, I've never felt like I've played a seed and not deserved to win more than that one.
No, like, at the end, it came down to one thing and one thing only. If BlueZy was gonna get his grip ring before you got your force swords.
Oh, I felt so stupid when I got that force sword in the well. I felt so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was like, I was like, right, I'm gonna do town, and then I'm gonna do Krenel, and then I'm gonna do this and this and this, because there was so much like I got, and I had a lot open, and then I was like, oh, force sword. Wait, that's go mode, and then it's a quick warp and run, and yeah, my nerves were so high. You could see by the start of my DHC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this was a very entertaining race to watch because both of you were doing different checks for a lot of the seeds. So BlueZy had 2 elements way before you did because you got the Gust Jar when you skipped out on it.
Yeah. Oh, there was 3 things I got that I immediately went, right, I could have had that 45 minutes earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Which was Gust Jar, that force sword, and the cape.
Yep.
I felt so stupid when I got that cape. I was like, oh, I could have been here so much earlier because I risked for Cave of Flames play early.
Well, it paid out because BlueZy avoided that for a very long time. He about last location that Veil Falls Kinstone and immediately took that to get the cape.
It was
Yeah,
a
you had
full. It was a full Kinstone seed. I just didn't trust it. I was just like, right, I can
Yeah.
do it. I can
I
do
mean-
it. I'm here. I don't have cape. Oh well.
Mhm. In the end, everything played out in a unexpected way.
Yeah, fortunately for me.
Yep. A
Uh,
win is a win.
yeah.
I'll take that. I didn't think I'd be 3-0 at this point, so I'll definitely take it.
So, Sean, since I wrote the C, should I ask if I'm even banned or not?
No, because I could have substituted that very easily, but I prepared a lot of things, so
Mhm.
I'm not gonna give that one a ban point.
Okay, cool. I'll take that as a victory in my book. Uh,
So, Sean, with that, you are now the first person to go 3-0 in the first 3 rounds of the tournament.
how does it feel?
I can't believe it. I've said for a while to anybody who knows me that I always thought BlueZy was gonna win this because he's a great runner and everything, and usually beats me in the weeklies. So the fact that I'm here with a win right now is a bit hard to believe, but
Also, we now have BlueZy in here.
Yup.
hey,
GG.
GG's.
Oh my
Uh,
god. That was a train wreck for me.
So, BlueZy, I have to ask. That
Ask
save
away.
scum.
I got 4 different things mixed up in my head and accidentally saved.
Yeah, we were
some.
wondering. It took us a second and we saw you didn't save, so we thought it might have been.
I was like,
Maxo,
all right,
but-
I'm gonna grab this and then I'm gonna quick warp. And I was like, wait, did I save before I exited? And then I just fucking threw a plate of spaghetti at the ceiling and died.
We were almost hoping that you would find the grip ring right after doing that, but unfortunately, just Mazal and back out again.
Yeah. I had terrible priorities.
It happens.
Well, BlueZy, I might as well get this out of the way.
Go ahead.
Am I banned?
Why would you be? Everything I did was my fault.
Okay,
Yeah.
there's your answer, Hendrik. No bans for me.
So, through that seed, Blues, you were thinking that the way you're playing, you felt behind.
Oh,
When did
I
you start-
absolutely knew I was behind.
When did you have the feeling you were behind?
When I had to last location the Veil Falls Kinstone in Cave of Flames.
Okay.
Because I knew that, because actually even before that, I thought I was behind when I had to last location Cave of Flames the first time. Then instead of going and potentially having to full clear the dungeon, I went straight to the back and got the sword and was like, that's pretty cool. Maybe I'm ahead now. And then I had to last location again and I felt even more behind.
Well, I'll put it Sean got the red sword before you did.
Okay.
You were the first one to Cave of Flames, but you bailed after the Kinstone. Sean did a full clear of it. So he got the Veil Falls Kinstone, which took you a while to get back to, but he got the red sword.
I mean, even then, I knew Sean wasn't going to have gone to the back before doing Cave of
Yeah.
Flames, so I knew I would have at least saved time there if there was
Yeah,
nothing
so
in
I
the dungeon.
think he finished Western by the time you picked up red sword. It was about the time frame.
Yeah, but by then I had Deepwood already done.
Yeah, so Sean actually didn't have the Gust Jar. You had that for a while, and then he had the Veil Falls, you had the Gust Jar. And who was going to find the item first?
But the Ghost Jar locked nothing at all.
Well, Two elements.
I mean, yeah, but having that Ghost Jar was not an advantage. I just had it, and then I pretty much lost time by getting the Jabbernut and then going to a Baron dungeon.
I mean, it only locked one goldfish because that cape was available a lot earlier.
Yeah, it definitely was. So while Sean had the Veil Falls Kinstone, didn't check it till almost last location. It was last location on the restream, to what we can recollect was that cave.
It was 2 checks. It didn't feel right. Like I had so much more open, and I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna do all of this, and then It was like go on, I should check it. Oh, Cape. Oh, lovely. I've just beaten Octo. Fantastic.
Oh, that was still a very good run to watch.
Yeah,
Hell to play, I'll tell you that.
it's definitely very entertaining that, you know, most races a lot of people do the same checks, but you two are all over the map in different places doing different things.
I like that though. Like, I've done my fair share of like moderating OOTR races and seeing them do the exact same stuff and realized how boring it was. So
Yeah.
I hope everyone who was watching did enjoy it, and I'm glad your computer didn't freeze, BlueZy.
Hmm?
I said I'm glad your computer didn't freeze.
Yeah, I think it's probably fixed now.
Nice.
That's good. Chat, do you have any more questions for our runners?
I mean, I'm already asking. No! 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 No!
How did you not work that out, Hayden? I don't know how you didn't work that out for me.
Oh wait, okay, I freaked out for a second because I thought I somehow took first place on the summer panelist. I was freaking out for no reason. Oh my god, don't give me a heart attack like that.
No, we'll just close the bandless season now, so you'll be the winner of bandless fall, and then we'll move on to fall 2.
No. I will run to a different country, change my name. You'll never find me again.
It's fine as long as you go live streaming the punishment seat.
Yep.
But GG to both of the runners.
Yeah, GG's.
Yep, I think that's all we have here, so we'll let our wonderful restreamer take us away.